Hey y'all, APGJ here. Welcome to the channel. I'm so happy that you're here too. All right, y'all, it's the first Thursday of July, and it brings to us the open collaboration hashtag TagsWithTucks. So, July, you knew it was coming. I mean, it was on the calendar already, for heaven's sakes. And, yeah. So, we was out goofing around, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and we were in Montgomery, Texas, which is the birthplace of the Texas flag. Just saying. It's Texas flag, y'all. Our anniversary's in March, okay? As a country, our country anniversary for Texas is in March. All right. In Hoodle Boodles, we're going to celebrate the 4th of July, which is tomorrow, according to the calendar. And so we're stamping out some Tim Holtz images. And there's a list of ingredients in the description below. Anyway, back to Montgomery, Texas. We were walking around a little store, you know, little semi-junk, semi-antique store kind of place. Boutique-ish, maybe even. And they had these Montgomery, Texas postcards. I thought, oh, I love that. It was the little boy riding a bicycle, which you'll see, because we're going to use those. And that was kind of, I had already been gathering stuff, red, white, and blue stuff. And when I saw the postcard, I'm like, well, we're going to have to fold that postcard in, fold it up, and tuck it in something on our tag. And instead, it's kind of going to be the focal of the tag, okay? So I've got this black paper. It's not cardstock, but it's a little heavier than copyweight paper, should that matter. Anyway, back to Montgomery, Texas. They had a postcard in this adorable little shop whose name I can't remember. Anyway, has the little boy riding a bicycle, and he's got some little flags, and he's got a little backpack on his back, and you know, camping stuff basically. And so I'm like, yeah, we're gonna use that. So I trimmed it down slightly. I know I could sometimes repeat stories because I get confused in my own voiceovers, because it's a thing, y'all. Anyway, rounded a couple of the corners. We are adhering some black paper just partially on it. And we're going to, I decided, because I'm using white cardstock for the tag this month. Just plain old white cardstock, y'all. Trimmed down to size. I know I am not real precise on my half sizes and all that kind of stuff, because we're going to put some washi tape. This was a spur of the moment because I'd gotten out, you know, red, white, and blue stuff. And I'm like, let's put some washi tape on there, because we don't use it. We have a lot of it and we don't use it. Okay. So today we're going to use some. And we're going to do this all four sides, all the way around the tag. Okay. You get to watch me do about maybe half-ish of it. I don't know, some of it. I know, it's kind of all repeating. But that's just how it goes with meeting. Here we go, getting closer. It's not all necessarily straight. This is my tag. This tag is for me, so it's okay. I did put together, you know, a randomized secondary. Well, it's more of a kit, tag kit, but you know, got no make. Words. It's been a rough weekend. Okay, so sort of a tag kit, but you don't have to make tag if you should be randomized commenter. Anyway, first Thursday, tags with tucks, y'all. Can't even get my thoughts straight. So everything's kind of dried. I do ink around stuff. Sometimes it's on camera, sometimes it's probably not. and we're going to do some heat embossing. I have various star-shaped acrylic stamps, okay? So I'm using those, and I'm using various brands and colors of embossing powder. There's a list of ingredients in the description, which I think I already mentioned, maybe not. Also, down there is the link to Aaliyah DePina and Scrappy Lolly Paper Coat. Okay, they're the host of Tags with Tucks. Be sure to go over there and check them out. They're making some super awesome tags with tucks. Just saying. There's some other people involved, so be sure to check out that whole hashtag, Tags with Tucks. I know, I might say it 500 more times. You just don't never know about me. And yes, I'm mixing colors and brands of embossing powders because it's mine and I can do that if I want to. Right? I save my party mix. You don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. I do because that's what I do. I like party mixes. They can be fun too. So, like I said, I do not, well, I don't know if I said, I have various acrylic star shapes. I don't know the manufacturers of them, y'all, because I have them back from when I sort of kept track of that. I just sort of keep track of it. Not necessarily 100%. And some of the things I have are old. Well, a lot of the things I have are old, and that's okay. I don't necessarily, they're unbranded. They came from foreign websites way back in the day. I do not do Temu. I just don't. Anyway, don't need to get caught up in that kind of business. So here we are. Red, the color red embossing powder, unless it's truly a full opaque color, will practically disappear on black. You will catch a glimpse of red. You'll be like, is that red? I don't think that's red. kind of ideas and thoughts in your head, should you happen to see it in real life. This blue will show up extremely nicely. Okay, and I use a couple of other colors, which we'll get to, because evidently you're going to get to see me do a lot of heat embossing. Video is sped up, as you knew it would be. Heat gun, y'all. A lot. So, then I get some embossing powder kind of, scrubbed around and misstamp and, all kinds of stuff like that. And it's okay. So, here's some green. Oh, this particular part is supposed to look like, well, if I use the term rocket's red glare, would you understand what that meant? I'm sure some of you might. So, let's talk about the Star Spangled Banner. It's our national anthem, written by Francis Scott Key. We'll see a couple other little references to that. Well, maybe not a couple. We'll see other references. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. That is the first verse of the Star-Spangled Banner by Francis Scott Key. There are many other verses, and you are free to look that up on the Googles, okay? Like I did. Just saying. I ain't no singer, but I do sing, y'all. We know that. We've been through this before. So earlier we stamped out an American flag. Okay, it's from the Americana set by Timmy, and there's also some wheat in there, which is a reference to America the Beautiful, which is also a poem. I didn't say that about the Francis Scott Key one. That was originally a poem, and Catherine Lee Bates wrote a poem herself. And then Samuel A. Ward wrote the music to go with that, because that has been turned into a song too, Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And yes, there are a lot more verses to that one too. And again, I truly invite you to Google those so you can read the whole things or sing the whole things, as you may be inspired to do so. So we've got our postcard glued on there. We have put our fireworks on the back of the black part of the postcard. Okay. And now I got a book crack gap. Oh my goodness. So let's fix it, y'all. Fix it. Apply some glue. Get a piece of washi tape. You're not even going to notice it. Yeah, I could have inked all that before we glued it all together. But it's okay, because now we got a little flap, y'all. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. We had to peel off the washi sticker off our fingers. Okay. This is the Statue of Liberty. It is a die I got from AliExpress way back when. And yes, she may be facing the opposite direction of what she is in real life. Mirror image, perhaps even. But I used I have an excuse. This is what I'm kind of getting at. I have a piece of scrap glitter cardstock. And glitter paper is basically, well, it's cardstock. It's basically easier to cut from the flat, smooth side than it is from the glittered side. So that's why she's mirrored image. But let me throw this little disclaimer in there. I don't know if Americans have noticed, United Statesans have noticed that on most of our uniforms and such, our American flag is displayed in a mirror, not a mirror image, in the opposite direction of what it used to be. Because it's different, because that represents a country in distress. And y'all know the United States is slightly in distress lately. Okay? So that's the reason, and I'm going with that she's mirror image, is because she's in distress. It's okay. It'll work out. Okay, God willing. It will be the way it's supposed to be, regardless of what we humans try to do about it. Just saying. Power's not in our hands. So I trimmed that down because I want to put it up on the top part of the tag, which you can see from, because the postcard's just, a portion of it. It just kind of flaps over there. And we inked it in vermilion red. And then I saw this whole reinforcer. Bless my heart, y'all. Totally distract myself. Doesn't take much sometimes. So I saw that hanging up there. So I went ahead and grabbed that. And we're going to put just a regular circle one on the back because the other two, like the first one I used, went in the tag kit because, I didn't have any more. That's all I had was 3. And it's fine. I think it's cute. Makes me stinking happy. And we know, that's the part that matters. Yes, I left that as a pocket tuck. I don't put anything in it, but it's there should we decide to. So now I've got this red and white baker's twine, which is, well, I would say it's thick, but it's not really thick. It's the average baker's twine. But it doesn't want to fit through my little hole because a tiny hole there. I don't know what size it is. It's a small hole from the crocodile. So we're just going to take a piece of floral wire and wiggle that through there so that now my loop is on the back side, and I'm going to take the loose ends and tuck them into the loop and then gradually tighten the little ends kind of one at a time. You don't want to pull too rough because you do not want to tear through your hole. I know we put reinforcers on there, but they're not impervious to damage either. So what I did when none of us were looking or recording or any of that, I got another piece of the black paper and we've embossed the largest star. And it's mostly white, but it does have some of that enchanted gold in there. Oh yeah, I did not list out the various colors and bring-ins of embossing powders, okay? Use what you have, people, should you happen to do this, if you should happen to have star stamps and embossing powder and embossing ink. There's a lot of disclaimers going on there. So there we are. We have trimmed that out, and I did make a couple for the tag kit. I am only going to use one on mine, but whatever. So is it real balanced? Not necessarily totally balanced, but it's fine, y'all. It's fine. It's fine with me. Okay? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. What makes you happy on the inside doesn't have to be beautiful on the outside. Just saying, stuff, real life, people. Just saying some more. So we're just going to glue one little strip on the bottom, and I'm going to add just a tiny bit of glue there on that point because this is the tuck spot. Flip-flop time, y'all. Flip-flop time. And this is the back. See how the postcard wraps around, and now it's a pocket and our tuck on the back as well. Using a key, wink, wink. Fritz has got a key. You get it. And here is, which poem is this? I don't remember which one that is. Can't read it on my little tiny editing screen. I printed the whole thing out. I know, because that's what I did. And then you open it up, and here's our tuck spot. Rockets, red glare, firecrackers popping in air, amber waves of gray, America, America, ta-da, photo montage. Bless your ears, everybody, bless your ears. I like to sing, don't necessarily carry a tune real well. I've had no vocal training, obviously, but I enjoy doing it. It makes me happy. And we know bringing your inside happy to the outside is important for everyone. Okay? Love this TagsWithTucks. It's fun. It's silly. It's fun. Look at the little boy on his bicycle. How adorable is that? And yes, there will be a postcard in the tag kit. Anywho, America. God bless America. United States. North America is a continent. South America is a continent. The Gulf of America lies between the two. Perfect name, in my opinion. Just saying. Don't want to piss you off. Thanks for watching. Happy arting, y'all.